Hi, it's Claire from Clinical Clinic. Thank you so much for joining into my frequency today. So we thought we'd bring back the Facebook book lives talking about my favorite subject, which is gut health, of course. So there are so many things about the gut that make it super important. I know Margie asked me yesterday, what is it about gut that makes it so important? And I said everything. It's, how we bring in nutrition. It's one of the ways we bring in toxicity. It's how we eliminate waste. It's how we regulate our immune system. It's how we regulate our neurotransmitters. So what does all of that mean in terms of gut health, and how can it cause pain, and how can we help with ANF therapy? So I guess that's where I wanted to start, because a lot of people talk about gut health. So we all know about the gut microbiome. So that's just meaning the good bacteria, the bad bacteria, and how they should be in balance, and what can affect those and how we can rebuild them. But what we don't really hear much about is how gut health can cause pain. Did you know that? You may have, you may not have. So for example, like the gut is huge. It's not just your bowel. It's your stomach, your bowel, your pancreas, your esophagus, your mouth, all of these parts. So how can that cause pain? Well, did you know that if your liver is unhappy, you get pain in your right shoulder? Did you know that if your pancreas was unhappy, you get pain in the back? Did you know that if your gut is unhappy, you can get pain anywhere? Like appendicitis, pain doesn't necessarily have to start on the right. It can be anywhere. But the interesting thing is, if your gut is inflamed, you are not bringing in nutrients. So magnesium, for example, if your gut is inflamed, then you can't uptake magnesium out of your food. And then what happens? You get muscle aches, you get muscle cramps, you get nervous system dysfunction. It's super important. So that's one way which the gut can contribute to pain. Also, we see in the clinic all the time that, somebody comes in with back pain. Well, half the time it's got nothing to do with their back. Half the time I've got to go fishing for another source of the pain. And a lot of the time I find that it is gut inflammation that's causing the back pain. It's really, really interesting. And that's what we do here at Clinical Clinic. We specialize in finding the source of your pain and addressing that. So a lot of other people might not know either that your gut is super important for your immune system. It's about 80% of your immune system is your gut. There's little patches within the bowel that help regulate your immune system. So again, if our gut isn't working well, how is our overall system supposed to be working well? And if we all know if our immune system isn't great, that can lead to all sorts of problems, whether it's pain or exposure to flus and bacteria and viruses, and we are more susceptible, then we can't heal. So we hurt ourselves, but the body can't heal it because the gut's inflamed, therefore the immune system's inflamed, therefore we get chronic issues, and then that all leads to chronic pain. So there's all different things within the gut that can lead to chronic health disorders that you may not have heard about. So that's where I wanted to talk a bit about today. So I hope you learned something. It was just a super quick video. I'd love to see you next week when we bring up another topic. And that's what I'm hoping to achieve with these lives. I don't want to give you information that you already know. I want to help you understand things a little bit more about the intricacies of how the body works. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below if you did. And if you have any questions, shoot me a little comment below and we'll get back to you. Have a